What is up, guys? It's your boy Coach Clay back again with another video. I wanted to get a chance to show you guys the next archetype build that I think a lot of people should be using in the park, the KEVIN Durant build. Let me go ahead and walk you through the first thing. Obviously, you want to make him a small forward. I'd normally go with left-handers. You don't have to do that, but in this instance, I'll go with right because KD's right, and then I'll go ahead and make his number, which doesn't really matter, which is about a 35. Now, here's something to note. KEVIN Durant is listed as 6'10" on the rosters if you go online. But we're actually going to make this build about 6'9" because that 1 inch is actually going to make a massive difference when it comes to your shooting abilities. So I'm going to make this a 6'9" build. I'm going to move the weight down now to about 207, which should increase a couple of things that we're going to want to have with this build. So keep with me. That's going to help us with some of our badges. The wingspan, again, I'm going to not go exactly with KEVIN Durant because I think he's about a 7'5" wingspan. I can do that, but again, it's going to be sacrificing certain things that are just a part of KEVIN Durant's natural innate ability. You still get a big height, you still also get the weight, you also get the wingspan, but we're shortening on a few things that will make up for in the badges. The only things we're really missing from the 1 inch in the height and the couple of inches in the wingspan is you're missing out on some defensive features, but you'll already get them because you're going to get incredible badges already. So you're not really giving up that much. Again, we're trying to strike a balance. KEVIN Durant is a freak of nature that has incredible physical features, but it doesn't match up with specifically the skill set they give us with this archetype. So I'm trying to make the two match with one another. When it comes to the body shape, it doesn't matter. I'm going to make it compact. Actually, I'm going to make it slight just because that's KEVIN Durant's build. And let's move into the attributes. Now walk with me if you will. I'm going to show you the attributes you'll use for this build, and I'll show you the badges that come with it. So for the finishing, we're going to go ahead and make the close shot up to about 84 for that close range. Driving, we're going to move to about an 80. And then we're going to go ahead and max out the driving dunk. We're going to move the standing dunk to about a 75. And then the post control we're going to make at about a 67. Okay, so let's look at the badges for that. Some of these badges you're going to have under the finishing attributes is going to be things such as the Dream Shake, Limitless Takeoff, you're going to be gold. You got the Pro Touch, so anytime you're around the rim, you're going to get an extra boost to be able to finish anything when it comes to slight, lates, anything like that for the layups. Put back boss is also going to be another thing. You get the Slithery Finisher. You need the Slithery Finisher because this is the snake that you need. Everybody calls the man the snake. You need the Slithery Finisher. He's going to be able to get through traffic real easily to be able to make those finishes, whether that's going to be your Hall of Fame teardrop, your fast twitch dunking that you're going to be able to use, or your Pro Touch finishing that's there. Those are going to be your key Hall of Fame badges. Unstrippable is going to be another key one that you need, but also one of my favorites, which is Mouse in the House. So when you're attacking a smaller defender, you'll get a higher chance of succeeding when it comes to any of your finishes. That's going to be some of your finishing badge that's there. Let's move on to some of the next one, which is the shooting. In the shooting, the first one, we're going to go ahead and max that out at about 87. 3-point range, again, we're going to move that to about an 82. I want you to notice something. The height that we moved him to, if he would have remained 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan, his 3-point shooting ability would have actually capped you out at about, I believe it's a 79 or a 78, which takes away a limitless spot up 3 for a gold badge. You'll want that gold badge that's there for your limitless spot up 3. And then on the free throw, we'll just go ahead and make that 80. In case you guys like to run in the NBA career, that's going to be an 80 for you. It's not going to be that hard to hit free throws. Free throws are super easy in this ball game anyways. But here's some key badges you're going to need with this build. First and foremost, you'll need the difficult shot badge. You'll have the rhythm shooting badge, which is going to be super helpful for you once you get off of your dribble moves to be able to hit certain shots. You'll have the set shooter, that's a gold. You'll have the green machine, the hot zone hunter, the limitless spot up, that's also going to be gold. And of course, the OP badge, which is the stop and pop right now in this game. That is an OP badge for this particular build at 6'9". But I want you to see the Hall of Fame badge that you get. Clutch shooter, volume shooter, sniper is OP for a shooter, so you get the sniper right there. Any on-ball screens you get, slippery off the on-ball screens and navigate through traffic. It's going to be a lot easier for you to get to the bucket and make the goals that you need. And you'll also end up with the gold corner specialist and a silver dead eye. This is going to be an OP shooting badge combo for this KD build. So you'll have about 27 shooting badges that'll go with this build. Let's now move on to the playmaking. In the playmaking, we'll move the pass accuracy to about a 76. We want to make sure he can make some right pass reads and not get scrambled up with doing some weird animation. That's going to help take up some new badges that you'll need come the park. We'll move the ball handle to about a 77. Then we'll also max out the speed with the ball, which will allow you an opportunity to ball handle in the park. You'll need that. That'll give you some really good badges that you'll need. Unfortunately for this badge, you cannot get an ankle breaker badge because you have to be 6'8" or shorter. The Kevin Durant build is not 6'8", it's 6'9" and 6'10". If you want to be more specific, Kevin Durant's probably about 7 foot, but that's a whole nother conversation. But you do get other great badges, such as handles for days. You'll also get the Space Creator badge, which will allow you the chance to get the separation you need to knock down those shots that you'll get for mid-range, from 3, doesn't matter. You'll also get the Gold Break Starter badge. You'll get the Tight Handles badge. You'll get the Needle Threader when it comes down to passing in tight windows. And of course, the Triple Threat Juke. Kevin Durant, mid-range, hits him with the Triple Threat Juke, gets the separation he needs from the Space Creator to then knock down an easy shot, which will be any of those 27 shooting badges you already have locked down. Also, another key one is going to be the Downhill badge, which gives you a bonus on the fast break. You can run that fast break well going downhill with your gold badge. In addition to that, the last one of them that's going to be one of your favorites is the Quick First Step badge. That Quick First Step badge is going to be foundational for you to get around your defender and rise up with your 6'9" build in order to finish. It's going to help you out a lot. Let's move on into the defense and the rebounding. Defense and rebounding, I'm going to give up on certain attributes on this particular space because I want you to know you're working with a 6'9" build with a long wingspan. So we're going to sacrifice a couple of things knowing that your build is long enough to compensate for where you're missing out with attributes, and you'll make up for them in certain badges, okay? So here's what we're going to do. Interior badge, we're going to make that up to about a 57. When it comes to your perimeter defense, you obviously want to make that an 83. When it comes to the steals, you'll want to make that capped out to about a 77. Blocks, Kevin Durant is very, very, very efficient at blocking the shot. We're obviously going to cap that out as well. And then when it comes to rebound, keep in mind, he's got 6'9" in a massive wingspan. We're going to go ahead and move that to about a 62. And the defensive rebounding to about a 65. That'll give you these badges right here. That gives you a total of 19 defensive and rebounding badges. Some of those badges that'll highlight will include, number 1, the ankle braces. You're not going to get your ankles snatched on this game. That's going to be a helpful badge for you. The pogo stick, going to be able to recover your jump fast so you can get those rebounds that you need. You're going to also have the ball stripper. Keep in mind, long wingspan. You can get those steals. You'll have an interior paint intimidator, which also, think about this for a moment. We sacrificed on the interior defense, but you have a gold badge for intimidating in the paint. That's still, again, keep in mind, while we sacrifice on some of the attributes, you'll make up for it in the badges. That's going to be foundational for you, okay? Then we'll look at off-ball pest. You're going to be all in their face. That's going to be super helpful for you because you're going to be able to stop people from doing a lot of off-ball things and honestly swarming them so they don't get a chance to get the ball as easy. Tireless defender's obviously going to be there. Pick Dodger is a huge badge that's going to help you a lot. And then a chase down artist, Kevin Durant is known for pinning stuff on the backboard. That's going to help you a lot on the defensive side. And then you could raise everybody's attributes up with the defensive leader. So I want you guys to see, this dude ain't no scrub when it comes to the defensive side. This is going to be a great defensive build, and then we'll finally cap all of that out with the physicals. We're going to cap the speed. We're going to cap the acceleration. We're going to make the strength, which obviously Kevin Durant doesn't have that much strength. So I'm going to move it down to about 32, and we're going to cap out the vertical. And the stamina is going to move to about a 95. That should cap the rest of it out right there. Beautiful. That'll be a 95. So there is all of the attributes you need. Now we're going to move into what your takeover is going to be. Your takeover could be a couple of things. Let me highlight a few of them and tell you which one I would take. If you want to do a very true Kevin Durant type of a primary takeover, the badge I would recommend is pull-up precision. Pull-up precision gives you the ability to have a significant boost of well-timed jump shots when you take them off the dribble. Kevin Durant is known for his triple threats that he'll then take off the dribble and either drive to the paint and finish, or he'll pull up and have that length that'll go right above the defender and still be able to finish that in their face. I would suggest the pull-up precision as the primary, and the secondary one could be any of these ones you would want to take. What I would personally recommend is probably going to be the easy blow-bys, because here's why. Kevin Durant has a very good ability to not only pull up and make good jump shots, but to use his length to get by you. So the primary will be the pull-up precision for you to be able to have a less of a disadvantage to pull up on defenders, and the easy blow-bys will allow you a chance to use your long length to get around most of the defenders, and you can finish at the rim with, again, some killer finishing badges. This build is going to be one of the most truest KD builds that are out there for people who are trying to run with his type of a skill set. So that'll take us to the end of our build, where again, it's going to give us a couple of player comparisons. You're going to be a two-way mid-range scorer, but again, don't look at the mid-range scoring side of things. You can literally hit anywhere with this guy. This dude can hit all over the floor. 3 points, mid-range, short corner, driving layups, dunks, Euro steps, step backs. He can literally do it all. This is the Kevin Durant build. If you guys like videos like this and you enjoyed this one in particular, please let me know in the comment section below if it was helpful, if I need to explain certain things. I would love to be able to do so. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on the video, that would help me out so much on YouTube. Also, if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'd love to get a chance to interact with you even more, not only here on YouTube, but also in our live streams. If there's any other particular builds you guys are wanting me to make, go ahead and put them in the comment section below. I'd love to get a chance to check them out. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me to the end of the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy, man. Peace.